Alright everybody, welcome back to Catching Outdoors. Today I just want to show you guys my beach cart setup, as well as how I get it loaded into my Jeep. Same methodology can usually be used for any sort of SUV. I used to do it out of a Volvo all of the time, which is my wife's car. So before we had a second car, I was able to load everything that you're going to see now into that. The rods would just sit up on top of the dash through the trunk. Worst case scenario, if you got a little bit shorter of a car, just stick them out the rear window and tuck them in into kind of the foot area for the passenger. That'll get any sort of rod down without sticking out too far to the side. But let me show you guys what I bring. I usually do a very, very light setup. So we're just going to walk through it quickly, show you guys exactly how I have it loaded down. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. So this is the beach cart. It's a Angler's Fishing Mate. It's been great. I believe I got it from Bass Pro when we first moved up to this area. Has a nice handle on it. It has a foot in the front. It also comes with one for the back. I've never had to use it. So it does have another support bar that'll come down here, which will just keep it from rocking. But I've been able to find a good balance point, so I don't need to worry about bringing that with me to and from the beach. What you can see here, I have 4 rods with me. It fits up to 8. I found that 4 is kind of the sweet spot. In the video I just recorded today, we did have all 4 of them sitting out there with Pompano rigs. But usually what I'll do, I'll have 1 casting rod for spoons or any sort of topwater lure if I see a school of bluefish come by, and then 3 longer rods to actually catch the Pompano rigs out. I have my sand flea rake. I have a mallet to get my homemade PVC pipe rod holders in. What these are, 10-foot sections of PVC. It's a 1.5-inch thin wall, which has been the sweet spot for all of my rods. And then about 12 inches down, I have a stainless steel bolt and nut sitting just to stop the rod from seating all the way in, which just keeps the bottom of your reel handle, the reel arm, from actually getting damaged up here on the sharper edges. The other things that I bring, so with the cart came a nice bait table, which has been phenomenal. The bungee cord here is I use it to actually strap around just to hold the rod holders on there while I'm walking so they don't come off. I have a small cooler bag. It's softball, not hard, so it's super light. I'll usually have my drinks in there on the way down to the beach, and then if I catch something, I'll take the drinks out or put them in a bag and just throw the fish into the box. Has a nice little flap on the top for easily throwing in there some of the smaller fish like whiting. I have my hoodie. It's great in the mornings. And then I have my backpack, which is filled with camera equipment, and it's also where I keep my fishing reels on the way down, just because the way I have the rods mounted on the front of the car, if I don't have the reels off, they're going to start digging into the hood, which is not something I want. Extra battery box. So underneath the PVC pipe, I have a cooler bag. It's a softball one that I got for free. That's a nice little slot on the front, or on the top, sorry, just to slide fit fish in and out, or if you need to grab a quick drink. So that's there. I have a backpack for my fishing reels, which I'll explain when we get back to the car, why they're in here and not already attached, as well as some of my camera mounting equipment. I have my dry box that contains GoPro cameras, extra SD cards, backup batteries, as well as a mic when not in use. I have a small little bin here. There's some miscellaneous tackle in here, a couple snap swivels, a couple bigger hooks in case I want to do some shark fishing, a little bit of floats and beads, and that's about it. My 2 flashlights out this morning, it was super dark, usually don't bring those. Pair of pliers, some extra fishing line to tie more rigs if I need to, pack of hooks, A bunch of Sputnik sinkers of varying weights, anything from 2 ounces, 4 ounces, and 6 ounces. Pair of scissors, can't go wrong with that. And then some extra floats. And at the bottom here, I just have a bigger tackle box, which has a bunch of pre-tied rigs in it. There's one shark setup, and then the rest of it's all just standard Pompano rigs. Some of them have no beads, as you can see up here. Some of them have just beads, like this one, and then most of them actually contain floats, because I found that to be the ideal setup. But I do like to fish a variety just in case something changes. And that's all I bring. That's all I really need. I used to carry a lot more stuff with me. Sometimes I'll throw a couple spoons in here, like mentioned, for the casting rig. I knew I wasn't going to be doing any casting today because it's a little bit too rough. But that's it. Super easy to carry. And then I'll see you guys back at the car. And once we get back there, I'll show you how I load it. Obviously, to unload it, just do the exact opposite. And then, yeah, that's about it. So, hey guys, coming back to the car, first thing first, get the trunk opened. Obviously, the biggest thing to get out of the way is the fishing rods. The way I have those mounted on the car, I will take the rod holders off of the boat in the garage and just stick them onto the bumper in the front. Have them sloped so that the fishing rods hang just over the cab of the Jeep. And as I mentioned, down on the beach, you can see the reel seat is right here. So I only have about 3-inch clearance from the actual hood of the car. So if I left the reels on here, that'd scratch it. That'd scratch through all of the paint. So obviously not something I'm looking for. I could angle them higher. Problem becomes then my height clearance gets a little bit too bad. So I'm already up at about 10 feet. I really don't want to be any higher just in case. I don't think I'd have any issues with any level of clearance, but just preference. But as mentioned, when you get back, so if you guys are actually heading down to the beach, obviously load the cart in reverse order. We can pretend that I'm taking this out of the garage. This is my thought process when I come in. So I always want to worry about what's the last thing that I want to put on my cart. I want to get that into the car first. That way, when I finally get to the beach, I don't have to spend a bunch of time offloading everything, get the cart out, and then start having to touch it again. The less times I can touch something, the better off I feel. So sand flea rake. Slide that in. There's a good spot right there next to the headrest where it doesn't get in the way. Get the bungee cord off. Just tuck it away into the corner. You don't need it in the car. Next up, rod holders. I lay them diagonal. Most cars you can probably lay them straight. My hoodie, I wore it this morning. I might want to wear it on the ride home. Just throw it up in the front. And then we have our backpack with fishing reels and a couple different camera mounts. So just go ahead and get that closed up. I throw it on top of the bag that I have sitting in here. Jumper cables, a couple different tools, kind of everything I need to keep the car maintained and in working order. I always have a headlamp in the car, which came in handy this morning because I forgot to pack my fishing one. So at least I had that, as well as a flashlight that I have mounted here on the tailgate. To set up for super convenient use. So as you guys can see, I have a first aid kit, got a little axe in case I ever get into any trouble, a knife that's easily to pull out, my flashlight, multi-tool, as well as a couple small little tools here. All the big tools are in this box, which is jumper cables, ratchet straps, recovery cables, tire patch kit, and a jack as well. So stuff that's always good to have on hand. The cooler, put it right in the middle. That way I can throw the cart over it at the end. The other couple small little boxes, just kind of tuck them into the side. The cart can lay directly on top of it. And then you obviously have the tackle box as well. Water I'll put in front of the car here in a second. The bait net goes in there. Mallet can get tossed anywhere. Nice low profile. The handle from the cart, same thing. Lay it in the center. The cart can actually get over it. And then last thing's the beach cart. So upside down, slide it in, then you got plenty of room. So you guys can see, I mean, it's a Jeep Wrangler. It's nothing crazy big. It has less space inside than most SUVs. But everything fits perfectly fine. And this is pretty much how I do it. So when I get to the beach, it's just the reverse order. Super quick process. I think this took me probably less than 5 minutes, including all of the talking that I've done and showing you guys the other stuff in the car. So very simple process. But thank you guys for watching. If there's any other tips that you're looking for, please do let me know, and I'll be happy to make a couple short videos. But thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.